From the subreddit AskMen. What stops you from asking a woman you like out on a date? Afraid to make our friendship awkward if I were to get rejected. Social stigma, not feeling worth her time, shyness and anxiety, and more recently I've completely given up on the idea that I could ever be in a relationship. Crippling, and I mean crippling, self-doubt and confidence issues. I suffer from the ugly. The girl and I see each other at the train station, but it's 8 p.m. and it's only us two at the station, so I don't want to make her feel scared or come off as creepy. Hating being just another guy hitting on her. Not able to find such a girl. Every time I see a girl that would like, we are in an appropriate situation that I think if I try to flirt it would be weird. I am an overthinker, maybe I am misjudging situations. I don't even like myself, so I figure she will not like me too. Rejection is the main one. Unless I'm 100% it's going to be a positive response, I probably won't bother. But also I've heard so many stories from female friends about being asked out by guys that they weren't interested in and that kinda make a perfectly innocent misunderstanding. Feelings aren't reciprocated, seem like a huge deal. Edited to say aren't. I've actually lost a friend before because I'd misread the signs, overstepped, asked them out, we carried on being friends basically as normal, and when I went to apologize a couple of days, she took it as an attack and hit me with "any time you're nice to anyone, they think they owe you something." I basically just don't want to be known as that guy, so 9/10 I'll wait for them to bring a date up. If that means I'm missing out, then so be it. I feel like I don't have much to offer. My financial situation isn't the most ideal because I'm in the process of attending school. My living situation isn't ideal, renting a room, because the vacancy where I live is 1% and the prices are astronomical even for a one-bedroom apartment. Rejection. It's never the right moment. Job? No, it could make the workplace awkward, and she is here to earn money, not to date. Streets, subway, they are walking, doing something else, there is already enough assholes bothering them. School/college, kinda like job and streets, they are not here for that. And if you mess up, you have a whole new group of people who are going to laugh about you. Gym, sport, they are not here for that, and me neither. I don't want to be this moron who bother people who just want to enjoy their activity. The main problem is always the same, they aren't here for that. That's what we are told, at least. Being that we work together and I never saw an in. Not having a woman I like. Being married. Them looking busy or at a job in any way. Them being with another man in public. Could be their brother for all I know, but I'm not approaching them. Them looking in any way preoccupied. Or being in a place where they can't physically leave. Or for that matter, then being anywhere except for a singles event or something like that. I've seen so many women online express the opinion that I don't want men to ask me out on a date unless we are at a singles event or on a dating app, that I wonder if these sorts of "why did you ask me out" questions just want me to risk being a monster for their entertainment. Don't want to risk my job. I assume that all women are taken until proven otherwise. Even if she was single, she probably receives a lot of male attention already, so what difference would I make? I always assume she's not into me as long as she doesn't make the first move. I'm not set on my wants, never been in a relationship really, only once and for a month. Don't do casual stuff either. I never talk to her and I'm not sure I even want to. I mean, yes, she's very physically attractive, but that's all I know about her. I need to stay in this job for 1 or 2 years more to get a nice start for my career, and getting rejected by someone I see there often would suck. In the tiny chance she's into me and we break up, it'll still suck a lot. I'm just used to being alone, and it's very comfortable being a loner and staying in my routines. I do hypothetically want a relationship, but that means sacrifice, and I don't really like taking risks. I also have a pretty bad case of irritable bowel syndrome, so I'm not sure I can handle relationships at all, cause I won't be able to date people who like to travel, and most people my age, 23, like to do that. I don't have a lot to bring to the table in the end of the day. Some days I feel the same as a lot of the responses to this post. She just wants to be left alone. Some days I feel like how the girls must feel. Please leave me alone, I'm not interested. Some days I'm wondering, why doesn't she ask me out if she's so obviously interested? Some days I do ask her out. And she usually says no. I don't know, man, I guess I just like people watching more than chasing girls. Realizing eventually she's going to figure out how useless/stupid/awkward I am. The social situation around us, school and work, are great to meet people, but unless you already are loose friends, asking for a date is hard. And then there is the problem that you will continue to see them even if they reject you. Got cheated on pretty badly in my last one, and she did it to me the night my mom died. Plus I'm into my 30s now and just don't have the time, interest, or care to seek/build another big relationship. Maybe if the right person comes along, but I'm comfortable with things the way they are. I'd love to, but I know I've got too much baggage that I need to get a handle on before I add any more variables to my/her life. Last 10 women I've asked out have given me the following reasons why they stood me up. 1. My car broke down on the way to your place. Can you send me $150 to repair it, please? 2. You live north of me and I can't find north. 3. I totally forgot I had to take my son to his school play. 4. I totally forgot I had to do laundry. 5. I totally forgot I had a pipe rupture in my bathroom and I had to wait for the plumber. 6. I decided to get back with my alcoholic boyfriend who beat me. I can't just give up. 7. I like you, I really do, but I realized you have your life together and I don't know what to do with that. 8. Oh, you meant this Friday? Like tonight. After we agreed to the date 3 days before. 9. My phone stopped working. 10. I agreed to it so as to not hurt your feelings, but I never really wanted to go out with you. So I've given up and now I spend my Friday nights and Saturday nights with my Reddit friends. It's like they are all married with boyfriends. More flags than a construction site. I asked a woman I liked on a date yesterday and she was really excited about it. She texted me saying I made her day. And then when I tried to continue the convo there was zero response and still zero response when I messaged her today. So. It's shit like this. Lol, I don't get it. Shrug. I did, she said no. Well, at least I tried. Heart, SOCIALANXIETY, heart. The game. I opted out of playing it and that's a requirement for relationships apparently. Her making you feel like a creep or a perv when genuinely and respectfully asking her out. It seems like some girls just like feeling the power to shut someone down in such a mean way because they are above them. Even when saying a quick hello and leaving her your number, she can give you an eye roll and a sigh, roll up your number and throw it away in front of you. Just why? Why go out of your way to be mean like that? I get that I dodged a bullet by not wasting my time with someone like that, but in most of my rejections throughout life, women have been mean about it. Then you hear women talking on Reddit about how men should always make the first move. Well, this is why that mentality is dying. This happened over 2 years ago and I still haven't tried giving out my number again. I just use the boring dating app instead, and even though the success rate is much higher, after a lot of effort on my part, it still doesn't compare to meeting someone in person spontaneously. Her boyfriend. If she's a stranger, then it's usually the situation. I'm not asking someone out who is at work or when I'm at work, if she's with some other guy, if she's clearly busy or has headphones on, if she looks like she's in a bad mood. If I know her and we already established a base where we talk, I usually will. Obviously, if I know she's not single, I won't. Or if I work with her but I'm not looking for a relationship, I won't ask even outside of work. Or right now I'm not looking for a relationship because I'll likely be moving early next year, so I'm not starting anything that could get serious. I never had a problem with giving a compliment and my name and phone number and just saying let me know if you want to get together sometime. Don't stay in chat, don't follow her around. Just stroke her ego and that's it. If she cites her relationship, just say, well, he's a lucky guy. Go back to what you were doing. Leave her alone completely. Less is more. If you try to sell yourself, there's a good chance something will go sideways. Just leave her wondering what you're about. It's pretty bulletproof for not getting a negative reaction. Does it work most of the time? Of course not, but it works enough. Oftentimes the risk/reward doesn't make sense. There are almost always some sort of social repercussions to asking a girl out and getting rejected, so you have to weigh those repercussions with how much you like the girl and how likely you think she is to be interested. The only situation with no repercussions is when you don't know the girl at all and your life wouldn't be impacted if she were to hate you. Not that she will hate you for asking her out, but that her potentially negative opinion of you doesn't matter, then you can ask her out without any of the calculus. Generally speaking, the socially optimal move is to never make too strong of an advance onto any girl and let things develop more organically. If a girl likes you, she will drop some hints and try to make it known. I'm fucking done with rejection. If we're supposed to be partners, I'll wait for a woman to ask me out. If that means I die single. Games of any kind. I literally do not have time for any of it, and actions like that just means the relationship will be full of even more games and is an instant turn off. She is my friend that I met at one of the only hobbies I have. I'd rather preserve the friendship and keep all the friends I met through her as well. Also, I have no confidence and no experience. I hate when people bug me when I'm out and about. So, I tend not want to bug other people when they are out and about. Secondly, I always assume most women get asked out and or bugged, harassed, by asshats. I try not to be another asshat.